everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Media Picker. My name is Brandon. If you're new here, this channel is about me showing you how to resell online for a profit with media. If it's something you might be interested in learning about, please consider subscribing to the channel. I have a haul video for you to show. It's an eBay CD lot buy that I bought. I honestly, until last night, forgot I had it. It's still in the box. I have to inventory it. I'm like, I inventoried 2 boxes of stuff from other buys that were after this last night. I'm like, what is that box? I'm like, shit. I forget this was even here. And it's 140 freaking CDs. Oh, man. I think I'm done buying for a little bit. Got too much. Anyway, this is a old school 90s like hip hop, R&B, soul lot. So the question boils down to is, are R&B CDs worth reselling? I'm going to show you, I think, 26 sold comps on the stuff that's in here, and show you why they probably are, especially if you can get them at a low price. And we'll get started here. Share my screen. So here it is. I paid quite a bit, actually. I paid $105.19. I did not comp a lot of this stuff prior to me bidding and winning on the auction. My cost is 71 cents each. That is kind of high, especially for R&B. I'd like it to be more in free. But for an auction, I'd like it to be under 50 cents for sure, especially if I know some stuff that's going to sell pretty decent. It is pretty surprising. It's better than I thought it was going to be for sure. We'll go ahead and zoom in. Now this first picture is not the greatest. I'll zoom in anyway. So they take better pictures along the way. But there's multiple Gregory Abbott CDs in here. I got a lot because there's lots of a lot. There's Tyrese, which really isn't worth anything. Common, his stuff's not really worth anything. Dionne Warwick, that stuff could be worth something. Loose Ends. Milira, I've sold her CD before. Mickey Howard, Paul Abdul, Kevin Tressman. I think he's with, I don't know how you say it. Anyway, I think he was with New Edition, if I'm not mistaken. Howard Hewitt. There's Mary J. Blige mixed in here, which isn't worth anything. There's Gregory Abbott. There's a couple of Alexander O'Neal ones, all lot together. Best of Levert, EU Living Large, Queen Latifah. So as you can see, it's a pretty decent mix. So we can go a little closer. You can probably see it's a little bit better. Janet Velvet Rope, total 112. I didn't even know that was in there. Johnny Gill, Jaheim. Going through these a little bit more. Low key, there's 2 there. Phil Perry, Billy Ocean, Club Nouveau, just Monifa, Tony Rebel, Gerald Alston, Micah Paris, just more Jaheim. I'll be a lot together. Isley Brothers. Teddy Pendergrass is in here. What else is in here? Levert, Smith & Gill, SG2, which has a little value. More George Howard, Best of Brooke Benton, Aretha Franklin. Total, 80s, 90s R&B. The stuff that's worth more is the 80s R&B that I've noticed when I was pulling some of these. And I was actually keying in on the ones on the Atlantic record label because they're all pretty much the same that were done back then, like Sky, Start of a Romance, Troop, Attitude. Those ones I do have pulled on sold comps, so you'll see those in just a minute. Shirley Murdoch goes for a little bit. Some of her stuff's decent. Not everything, obviously, for her. But Blackstreet, I'll lot that up. Midnight Star. I mean, it's just... Trailer Runs actually really didn't do any comps in this back row for this video, so something might surprise me in the back end. Kendrick Lamar, it's like a library copy. It's basically just me garbage. But Joey Watley, Foreplay, I'll be sure. Anyway, you get the gist. Okay, so now let's go through some of the sold comps. Again, I paid $105.19 for 148 CDs. I've only comped 26 of them. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what some of these would approximately sell for. So the first one I pulled up was the Gregory Abbott 638 free delivery, acceptable condition. I'm sure these are at least very good condition, so I'm gonna ignore that. You know, $4 basically shipping, $5, $6. Kind of goes up a little bit more, so the comps are kind of a little bit everywhere. I'd probably put it at like $5.98, $6.98 take offers, and just let it go and see what happens. This one actually was a good one. SOS band, definitely look out for this one. $7.99, $14.05 free delivery, $9.99, $9.95, $15.99 free delivery. It's 10, 15, 20. These are used copies here too. So I mean, it's between, again, comps are kind of all over the place. I'm gonna say it's at least a $10 CD, probably 10 to 15, somewhere in that range. That's probably where I'll put it. Probably somewhere in the middle. Take offers, obviously. Loose ends, how long? Again, nothing spectacular here, but again, it's a solid $3 or $4 CD. These add up. These add up after doing them, and I can get them done pretty quickly. Low key back to the house. I'll probably let the two low key ones stay there, but this one, $350, $9.86. So you know, $3 to $5, $4 or $5. The other low keys got a little more value. $4 or $8 free delivery, $6, $5.94, $11.99. So again, I'll probably put those two together and lot them up for, you know, $10, $12. This one, the Rune also comps in the last 9 days, which kind of surprised me because it's Billy Ocean. I'm actually trying to get more of his collection. This one actually seems kind of rare, so I actually might keep this one. But I'll show you where his stuff kind of pops at here. His current listings. I wasn't going to pull therapy for any of this stuff. I'm just like, I don't have time. So anyway, just figured I'd try these. Billy Ocean Nights, $10.99 best offer, $19.98, $19.97. I'll probably put between 10 and 15 bucks. Probably where I'll set that if I sell it. I'll have to look at the track listing. I might keep that one though. Again, not a ton of value in some of this stuff. Joyce Sims all about low. I just pulled ones that looked kind of interesting to me. $7.50 free delivery. So again, between $4 and $6. But again, if you just do between, so say they're $4 each for each one, obviously they're all not going to be that high or that low. 148 CDs times $4. I mean, you're looking at almost $600 in listings right there. I paid $105.19, so I'm definitely gonna make profit on this, obviously. But there's obviously stuff that's better than $4. Miles J is strong. He's got a couple in here too, so I actually might lot those together. But again, it's $5-6 CD. Mint condition. This one's got some value. From the Mint Factory, no pictures. I'm just gonna ignore that one. $11.99 free delivery, 15 brand new. So again, it's $7-8. Another loose end. So where are you? $9.90 free delivery, 18E. And that's sold the world of bucks. And usually their condition and this stuff is crap. So again, it's, you know, $6-7 CD, probably somewhere in that range. Micah Paris, so good, $7.90 free delivery, $4.25 best offer, $9.95. So those are kind of all over the place a little bit too. Again, it's $4 or $5 CD probably. Sold this one before. In fact, this one right here is my listing that sold on May 3rd, $12.58. She's kind of a little all over the place too, but not too bad. There's more consistently in this range. You can see by these like three, it's, you know, it's $10 to $13 roughly. So I've got that one again to sell. The Mickey Howard, there's two in here. I think this is the second one. The first one is a self-title, which isn't worth a whole lot. This one's worth a little bit more, $5, $7.33. That's a Japanese edition. That's new, so ignore those ones. So I'll lot those two together, and you know, probably put them up for like $9-10. Allison Williams, this is like a $6-7 CD here. Raw, again, these were all like late 80s, early 90s R&B. Gregory Abbott, I'll probably lot the two Gregory Abbotts together because this one's not worth a whole lot here. It's like a $3-4 CD. I'll prove it to you. It's all with the clutter. Orange Juice Jones to be more. There was no sales in the last 90 days, but the comps are looking like between 8 and 13, so I'll probably put it up for like $9.98. This one's got a little value. Midnight Star. Self-tiled, $10.99 free delivery. $10.99 free delivery. So you were looking at, you know, $7 roughly. Not too bad there. You know, none of these are gonna get you out of the park. However, these are gonna be pretty solid. You know, $4 to $8 on a lot of this stuff, and there's probably more. And that I pulled in prior. There's also probably some that are gonna surprise me if they go through this even more. This one was actually one of the better ones. This is Sky, Start of a Romance, $15.99 plus ship. 19 or best offer, $20. This is $15 to $20 all day. It looks like here. This one's actually a decent, solid one. Also, probably a little more out of it based on conditions. This is a good condition one. Mine's probably gonna be in better shape than that Troop Attitude. $9, $14.60 for, you know, 8 to 12 looks like. 20, wow. So this one's got some good value also. What else was in here? The Whispers, more than I've sold this before. It's not really worth a whole lot, but it's, you know, $4 or $5. This one sold pretty high. It's just crazy what some of the stuff sells for, just price range. Some buyers don't price cop necessarily. I mean, they'll maybe based on condition or whatever, but it's weird how some stuff sells that's way higher than other stuff that's listed. Chucky Booker, Chucky, debut album, 1989, again, R&B, late 80s, $7 plus ship, $12 free delivery, you know, $7, $8 CD, it looks like, based on that, so that's pretty solid. There were no solds, but here were some of the comps on this. Starpoint, Have You Got What It Takes? Again, early, late 80s, early 90s R&B. Take a look at some of that stuff. It's got some decent value. You can pick it up for 50 cents or whatever. $8 plus ship, $10.50 brand new, $15.95. So again, $7, $8 CD. You're hearing that quite a bit in this video here. Here's another one. I've sold this before also. Jeff Read, A Quiet Storm. R&B New Jack Swing is the genre. $7.77 best offer. Again, it's like a $6 to $8 CD, give or take. I think I've just got two more to show you. We've got Stephanie Mills, If I Were Your Woman, $11.99 free delivery, $15.57. So again, 8 to 10, 8 to 11, $8 to $12 CD, give or take, somewhere in that range. And last one, this is another mileage jail. Probably a lot of the other one. This one actually does have a little value on this one also. Irresistible, 8 plus ship, $14.99 free delivery. So again, 8 to $10, give or take. I did 26 of those. If you're looking at even $6 on average right there, that's more than my money right there. And then there's 122 more to go through. Anyway, that's all I have. Again, just 148 CDs, quite a bit. Maybe paying the ass to inventory, but I'll do it, get it done. 71 cents a piece. I just showed you 26 of them with sold comps for the most part. Let me know how you think I did. I think I did pretty well. I think this is actually be way more surprising on the good end than I thought it was going to be when I initially bought it. If you got anything out of this, consider subscribing to the channel. Questions, comments, anything, throw them down in the chat. Click the like button, which also does help me out. Click the bell for future notifications, other videos just like this. And if you made it this far, you are a trooper, and I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.